Hey, what's up, y'all? And well, it's time to pick some week one college football games. So here we go. So we're gonna start out the Thursday games. Yeah, so tonight's games. We do have North Carolina at Minnesota, and North Carolina is a 2-point favorite. Now, in my off-season predictions, I did pick North Carolina in this game, and I think I'm going to stick with that. So we got North Carolina winning this game, and I will give them the 2 points as well. Next, we got North Dakota State and Colorado. And Colorado is a 10.5-point favorite. And I know that this is a popular upset pick. I mean, it sure would be funny if Colorado and, more importantly, Dion loses this game. So it sure would be funny, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I'm gonna give Colorado the benefit of the doubt and say that they cover the 10.5. Next, we do have Coastal Carolina at Jacksonville State, and Jacksonville State is a 2.5-point favorite. And I mean, they were, actually a good team last year. They were what, an 8 or a 9 win team. So I mean, yeah, they did give South Carolina a close game. So, and then I know that Coastal Carolina, they lose Grayson McCall. So yeah, I guess I am gonna go with Jayville State and the 2.5 points. All right, so now Friday night we do have TCU at Stanford, and guess Stanford is horrible. We know that. I mean, TCU wasn't that much better last year. Of course, they were, really disappointing, coming off after getting absolutely obliterated by Georgia in the national championship to going 5-7. But I mean, I think they're going to be a little bit better this year. I guess I'll take TCU and the 9.5. Okay, so now Saturday, we do have, guess of course, my Georgia Bulldogs, the number one team in the country. Of course, is taking on the number 14, number 10 in my poll, the Clemson Taters. So, and we are a 13.5-point favorite, and I mean, I think we definitely cover. I mean, I expect us to win by 3 or 4 touchdowns. I mean, Clemson's offense doesn't scare me, but I mean, I would be more concerned about their defense. But anyway, we'll talk more about this game tomorrow. you know that Trevor Etienne might not play. I don't think it really matters. Anyway, next we do have them number 8. They're also number 8 in my poll. Penn State at West Virginia, and Penn State it is an 8-point favorite. I mean, Penn State under 10 points. This is a steal. Yeah, I mean, I don't really expect this game to be close at all. I mean, I know that, we say about how, Penn State, they can't beat Michigan or Ohio State, but I mean, they take care of business in the games that they're supposed to. So, all right, next you've got Virginia Tech at Vanderbilt. Virginia Tech is a 13.5-point favorite, and I mean, this right here is a prove it game for Virginia Tech. Prove that that you can be a good team this year, because I know that you're a dark horse in the SEC. So, I mean the ACC, excuse me. I mean, yes, Vandy is absolutely horrible. So I mean, you should blow them out. So, guess I'll give you the 13.5 points too. All right, next we got Miami at Florida. Miami is only a 2.5-point favorite. But yeah, I think I'm going to stick with my original with my original pick here, and go with the Miami because I do think that they're the better team. I do think that Cam Moore is a good quarterback. I'd rather have him than Graham Mertz. So I guess I'm gonna take Miami in the 2.5. Now we got another Group of 5 game. We got Kennesaw State at UTSA. UTSA is a 25-point favorite. Now this is Kennesaw State's FBS debut. Of course, they're joining Conference USA this year, moving up from the FCS. So, I know that they're not really expected to do anything, right? They're not expected to be any good. So, I mean, I do think that UTSA wins the game, but I mean, I'm gonna say that Kennesaw State can stay within 25 points. So I will give the Owls the cover, but UTSA will win. Next we got Boise State at Georgia State. And I mean, yes, I do like Georgia Southern. I mean, but I mean, as a football team, I mean, they are kind of mid. I mean, they are in an average Group of 5 team. Boise State is normally really good. So, anyway, I guess I'm gonna go with Boise State to get the win here. But I'm going to give Georgia Southern cover the 13, because it is the first game. So next we've got North Texas at UTSA, and North Texas at South Alabama. And South Alabama is a 5.5-point favorite. So we got North versus South, and I guess the North did beat the South in the Civil War. So I'm going to pick my first upset here. I am going to take North Texas to win outright. So next we got UNLV at Houston. Houston is a 2.5-point favorite. Now UNLV did have a pop year where they were really good last year. They got 9 wins, but UNLV was a dumpster fire before last year. So usually they're terrible, but like I said, they did sort of have a pop. They did have a pop year last year. Can they keep it going? That their quarterback Dylan Mayava is gone, so that Houston had a rough first year as a Big 12 team. But I think I'm going to take Houston and the 2.5. I think they can avoid a Rice. You need to avoid a Rice situation like you did last year if you're going to be taken seriously as a Power 4 team. So let's see next. Right, so now we're moving into the night games here. We do have number 7 Notre Dame. They're also number 7 in my poll, at number 20 or number 24 in my poll, Texas A&M. And Texas A&M is actually favored in this game. Yep, Texas A&M -3. So this seems backwards here. It seems like Notre Dame would be the 3-point favorite. I'm not buying it. I'm going to take Notre Dame on the money line. But anyway, I'm going to stick with my original pick here. I do think that Notre Dame is the better team. In week 1, new coach Mike Elko, whereas Notre Dame has a returning coach in Marcus Freeman. Notre Dame got Riley Leonard from Duke at quarterback. So I'm not really. I haven't really been that impressed with Conner Weigman. So this is a must-win game for Notre Dame if they're going to, be in the conversation to make the playoffs. So anyway, let's see. We got Georgia State at Georgia Tech. We got a city rivalry. We got the battle for Atlanta, and Georgia Tech is a 20.5-point favorite. And fun fact, Georgia Tech has actually lost 5 games in a row to group of 5 teams. So, I mean, you can't let this keep happening, but I don't think this will happen. This is a new team with Brent Key. I mean, and I mean, I think they're going to be prepared. You know, they're going to remember, you know, what happened last year with Bowling Green. And I mean, you need to beat Georgia State. I mean, you need to beat. I mean, you need to beat the brakes off of them. In Georgia State, I mean, they lost their coach, right? They lost that running back, Marcus Carroll. So anyway, yeah, I mean, yes, I think Tech will cover and win by at least 3 touchdowns. Let's see, we got Sunday night. Of course, we got number 23, number 20 in my poll. USC versus number 13, or 14 in my poll, LSU. LSU is a 4.5 point favorite. And yeah, I'm going to stick with my original off-season prediction. And I'm going to take LSU. I mean, feel like they might have the better defense here, even though neither defense is any good. I think we count on LSU to make one more stop. I mean, this one is hard to pick here. I do like both of the quarterbacks, Miller Moss and Greg Nussmeier, but I mean, somebody's got to win. I guess I'll take my original prediction and to say LSU, take the 4.5. Yeah, I do think it'll be a good game. Let's see, next, and now Monday night, Labor Day, we do have Boston College at Florida State. Florida State is a 16.5 point favorite. And I mean, of course, I'm, not a believer in Florida State. I wasn't before. Now I'm definitely not now. And after they went all the way to Ireland to lose to Georgia Tech. Anyway, I do still think Florida State wins, but I'm going to take Boston College to cover the 16.5. So, anyways, that is going to be it. So let me know what y'all think in the comments below, and thanks for watching. And I'll see y'all again next time.